there's a Lil Wayne verse on a Mario remix, the "Crying Out for Me" remix, that I was when I heard that, and still to this day I still don't understand like how he pieced that together, how he came up with that. And if I could take any verse from anyone, it would be that verse. That and well, one of my favorite rap songs of all time is "Hollywood Divorce" with Andre 3000 and Wayne on it. But like Wayne's verse on the Mario remix, he says, he's like, so I met this shorty the other day. I got her number, called her up, like, what you doing? She said, nothing. I say, what's good? She say, not much. I say, guess what? She say, what's up? I say, I think we should hook up. She say, I say, what? She say, but. I say, but, why you stuck? She says, fuck. I say, who? She said, not you. I say, then who? She said, then you know. I know what? You know who? I know who? She says, you do. I say, I don't, but I guess I do. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, what do you, what? Like, you just really, like, you pieced together, like, you really just rapped about, like, an awkward, confusing conversation with a girl that actually would happen. Like, it was just the most mind-blowing verse I've ever heard in my life. I wish I thought of that. I don't know, like, where he was at or what possessed him to ever piece that together, but that was, like, one of the best verses ever. Just because I'm a conversational artist, you know. So to, like, get that verse off and tie it all together at the end, it was just like, I remember I actually like had to reassess myself as a rapper after I heard that, for sure. Yeah, crazy.
Mario, easy baby. So you know that only means one thing. This the remix, baby. So I met this shawty the other day. I got her number, called her up like, what you done? She say, nothing. I say, what's good? She say, not much. I say, guess what? She say, what's up? I say, I think we should hook up. She say, I say, what? She say, but. I say, but, why you stuck? She say, fuck. I say, who? She say, not you. I said, then who? She say, you know. I know what? You know who? I said, I do. She say, you do. I said, I do, but I really don't, because it's you that I really want, and we can do what you really want. Girl, we grown, and if he ain't gon' treat you right, then I ain't gon' treat you wrong. That's my word. And she done heard so many lies, she don't know what's true or not. Shouted like a valet service, that's what she been through a lot. But I put her car in park and never let her cry alone. I listen to her heartbeat because it plays my favorite song.